Cause because Twitch is like the only, and I don't know why you got that shit over there, bro. That's what I don't understand. Like I'm up here streaming on YouTube, but they got this shit over here. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. That shit's all fucked up too. Come on, man. You're not even supposed to use that much. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna keep testing this shit out until it fucking works. Nope. This one's the one. This is the one I want. We gotta perfect this shit, bro. We're gonna perfect the fuck out of this. We gotta get all of this shit set. I might get melted, but I'm not gonna get melted for that long. We're gonna get this shit right. You say something?
I'll send it to you, Jay.
Okay, I'm gonna check it. Just let me set up this audio for the PS4 real quick. Check it in a little bit.
Where's that Xbox at, JayTech?
Yeah, they just came out of that door.
Holla at steak sauce.
Oh, there you go. On the other side now.
Yep. Yeah, because when you picked that C4 up, I was right behind you and I hit this cover. And I saw him fuck come up from that door. I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh.
I got you.
No. Oh, here they come.
Hold on, Eddie. There's a lot of shit going on right now. Hold on. Just send me the links. I won't be able to check it right now. I'm about to play Call of Duty. But I got the links. I got them open. I got the YouTube video open, but I can't watch 21 minutes right now. I gotta make sure everything is
Make sure you
running
get
right.
used to the fucking idiot.
Running wrong.
Oh!
Alright, bitch, I will.
Shit, man. Always too much shit.
Legacy of the fallen nipples.
Shut the fuck up. Need more water. Okay. This shit's working right. That's great.
Where should come from last? Because I must not forgot my screen home.
She's spazzing, bro. She's immune.
What you mean, bro?
And now she can take damage. I'm getting shot from.
It's not me
Hello,
anymore.
buddy.
This computer shit is a fucking hassle. You know what's crazy, Yella? We got this whole setup, right? On the PS4. Of course, it could look a little bit better. I'm pretty sure on the PS5 you have more customizations of your layout and shit and how it looks. But you have all that, and you're streaming the game, and it's fucking clear. It's fucking fluid. You know? It's no fuck ups. You try to do that shit passing through the computer, and that's where you come into all these fucking problems, man. That's my problem. It's too many fucking problems.
Then it seems to me it's your fucking the software instead of the fucking PlayStation.
What you say, man? I couldn't hear you.
So it sounds like it's the software, not the PlayStation.
Yeah, it's never, it's not even the software. It's well, I guess yeah, it's the software or whatever app I'm using to pass it through. Like when I stream from the Elgato, everything's right. Somebody sent me a picture today. One of the subscribers, he sent me a picture to do what I'm doing with OBS to do it through Elgato, but I still didn't find out how to set up the camera. So I wasn't able to test that out. I'm probably gonna have to look out at a full walkthrough because there was no option to add a camera on the Elgato I was using. Not the setup I was using. Damn, man, it's just fucking stupidity, man. I hate
Say
this shit.
JayTech. It's
Yeah,
easy
what's
to
up?
set up.
Alright.
It's easy to set up a mic on the laptop. How you do that? When I buy my laptop, I'm gonna buy my laptop.
You just gonna wanna, beside your name, there's a user settings. When you check the user settings, you're gonna want to go to voice and video, and once you go to voice and video, you want to set up your input device. So whatever mic you have in your computer, you're gonna scroll down the input device and select the mic you want to use. As far as output, you're gonna want to make sure you have the right output speakers. It's that easy.
So they got some good microphones.
I mean, whatever microphone you're using is the one you're gonna be talking through. So right now, I'm hearing you from your phone.
I'm using a Bluetooth. Somebody said you should.
He say he's muted, but he's not. He doesn't look like he's muted. He looks like he has do not,
So it's not letting me.
disturb on that shit. He has a red minus. So I don't know what that means, but he's there. Yep, he's not muted. If I saw him muted, let me see. Nope. Mute. Nope. User volume. Nope. You still in there, Eddie, right? I fucking think I left out the call to Eddie. Hello, hello.
Hello.
That's the shit. It's not me, it's you. Okay, Eddie, you can hear me, right? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I jumped back in here, and I guess I'm automatically muted whenever you join. I guess everybody's automatically muted. I don't know. But he wasn't muted because I didn't see that shit. I just tried to join a call with him, and his mic's not working, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with his mic.
Oh, how much shit have I got in my bag?
Alright.
This shit is just
What shit
Yeah,
have I got in
they-
there?
Wanna do one more mission at him?
don't
That other
like
one?
this shit. I'm gonna learn
You got
it,
one more mission?
but God,
Yeah.
man. So
Oh, go ahead, sign up.
Alright. Get the Camp White Oak?
God.
Yeah. Camp White Oak.
So how many people will be on it tomorrow? JayTech?
I don't know. I mean, I sent out the new invites. So we're gonna go through there and see what happens. So I won't be on this. We have a specific podcast Discord this one's just PlayStation Legion. We can talk through here, but it's too many people. Like I said, we got PC fanboys in here. We got just too many weirdos. So I'm not dealing with that shit and have anybody interrupt. Even though everybody's automatically muted, I don't want to have any of that shit. So I have a specific, what is it, PlayStation Legion Discord for Sunday show. I'm gonna send you an invite to that, and then, but that's only for Sunday. Cause it's like I got Boca Loca in here. I wish I could find Lincoln. Oh, I got Lincoln in here. Okay. Do you know Big Money's? You don't know Big Money shit?
All right, Adam. Whenever you're ready, bro.
I thought you had.
Oh, I'm not with you. Oh, fuck. Sorry, my bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
you good.
I got Lincoln
No,
already.
I thought you were
just
with
sent him an
you.
invite.
That's my bad.
Yeah, after we finish, you parted ways.
I
What
need
time?
to find out
an issue.
where
My shit was acting up.
Give me a second, man.
where the rest of these people are.
Gotta delete some shit. Or sell some shit.
You know, I was
About
watching a video upon these weapons and shit before. You know,
I sent
obviously
him
got
an
back,
invite,
started playing it.
but nobody.
Uh,
Like Adam is the
where's
only
that?
one
The
I
fucking
sent an
Carbine
invite. He's
7?
in there, but like I said, we have
Like, how is
today,
that shit
and we have a good
less
majority of
damage
tomorrow. So I'm trying to get everything ready.
than standard
So
weapons?
it's up to them to get in there, but we start streaming tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So I sent out the invites. Everybody just has to accept it. We're only doing streaming on Discord for Sundays, so we're not doing any other day. I mean, we could pass through this shit like we're doing right
No,
now.
I didn't know. I was about to say, fucking, did I get rid of my fucking M6? Oh my god, I'm about to fucking flip.
Shit's just complicated, man, because I don't want the shit using up resources for the computer every time I fucking stream. But there's a lot of information on the screen, so I guess that makes sense.
It's all complicated about it, J-Man. Once you send that invite out, bro, anybody that joins in, you know, or goes on the Discord, you're automatically on.
Yeah, that's the invite that I'm sending out. I'm about to send that one out. That'll be the invite for the microphone. So, you know, I'm trying to make sure everybody's ready for that shit. That's the one you
Let
gotta
me
be
just
ready
get
for.
back into this goddamn thing, bro. What the fuck is going on?
So you're already in there, so that doesn't matter. I don't really care about that. I just want to make sure, you know, we got the usual suspects. If King Thrash comes past, you know, see if he gets in there. Shit like that.
I do wonder what's going on, because I watched the roundtable yesterday, and like I said, it's just a black screen. I don't know if they'll do it on Discord, or they'll do it on other things.
So this is what I wanted to ask you, Adam. Is it really confirmed? Oh, God. Somebody put a fucking hat. Oh, that's Boca Loca. I'm fucking hat on a cat. I was,
Yeah, that's Boca,
I
yeah.
was wondering, has
a new
anybody
picture.
used Google Hangouts since August 1st, since Thursday, that you know of in the community?
I mean, I haven't seen anybody. Again, I don't watch a lot of podcasts, so...
Because I would love to know if anybody used it since August 1st. That would be nice. That would be helpful.
I mean, you can try it out, I guess.
Dude, this fucking gun is nasty.
Well, all of that shit is saved. And if it's saved,
yeah, give me a
it's
minute.
automatically going to be there.
Yeah, just real quick.
That includes
Oh, you're good, Adam.
that connection.
I just fucking
As
cleared the
well
air
as
with
the
the
tags.
bridge collapse.
So I don't have to worry about the tags. I don't have to
minute,
worry
bro.
about the connection. And the name is always, the name can be the same or the name can be different.
You know what got I
We're
missed,
gonna
bro?
change the name though. This is not a JayTech
Which one's that?
stream. This is a
Fucking Liberator.
PlayStation.
Liberate, I remember the Mida. That was one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah, the might have, yep. I hope they bring the Liberator back like Destiny 2 is bringing the Monte Carlo back. Which I'm fucking amped for that shit. Oh, that was my gun, bro.
Oh, it wasn't.
That
It
was
wasn't
my
it was
fucking
my
gun. Shut up, Jay. You're not a fucking agent. You're not a guardian. You're not a guardian agent.
Say something, buddy.
Again, they
Not
got
at
they
all.
got to add this shit in. By the way, they've got to add all of like more guns because again, I think there's only assault rifle, SMG, marksman rifle right now, and then obviously gloves and a holster.
Yeah, cause I just got the I think the carbine 7. Yeah, the carbine 7. I mean, it's a nasty gun, but the damage is not up. It's not where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
What happened, Eddie?
Yeah.
Ask Adam what's the guild score he on?
It's not where it needs to be.
Division 2.
Like I got a
don't-
tactical
Adam, what difficulty are
MK16.
you on Division 2? Eddie's asking what difficulty you're on Division 2.
What difficulty? What do you mean? World Tier 5, doing a mission on normal, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh, Adam's Discord?
Yeah,
is
story.
Is Adam Moore. Just join Eddie. All you gotta do is join the podcast invite, right? I'm gonna send you the invite, right? Just join. Just click that and join. You good.
Say Adam,
What gear score you on?
I'm 500, man.
Damn.
Or 500 or what is it? No, 498, but it depends. It's different all the time. It's like basically the high like ones are you can be 500, but sometimes there's like gears that will be better than 500
Okay,
gears,
Tifa
which will
Lockhart.
allow
Drop you
you
down
to
to
like
499.
498.
Not muted.
Hold on, man.
Yeah.
I'm on 438, 440, something 38, something like that.
Mhm.
I got him, bro.
All right.
That's where I'm at.
What world tier you at?
This shit's working.
4.
Have you done all your things to get to 5?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the 5.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 5. But I'm doing. I gotta do this one mission on, and that's it,
We
and
don't
I'm
got
done.
black characters on here, dude. No, we don't.
No, it's not fine.
I don't got any points.
I'm out of practice on my sniping
Yeah, you need to.
skills.
No, I don't got any of this stuff. How do you get points on Call of Duty? What, you just gotta keep killing people or something?
How the fuck?
We mean
You gotta
points.
stop sucking ass, bro. That's what you gotta do.
Say.
What do you mean, Jay, by that? Points? You mean ranking up?
Yeah, it's like it's like a silver cog with a skull inside of it.
Oh, yeah, you just play matches and, win games. You get them that way.
Cause I noticed they don't have any black characters, so.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you'll get them eventually, just via packages. I'm pretty sure there must be a black character unlocked for you straight off the bat.
Be careful, Adam. Don't die on me.
That's right, man. Just shut down that fucking turret.
Oh my god, bro. These dudes.
I might as well chop
What's
him.
going on, Brad? What happened to your account? Didn't you just have a profile picture?
Sniper.
Team deathmatch. Let's do this, Marines. Our UAV is
Hey, I'm
online.
gonna fucking help.
Our UAV is online.
Again, I think I have better luck doing these types of things using the PS. I don't know what it is. I thought I had all the settings right,
Friendly
but
chopper
for
on the
whatever
way.
reason it's still stressing out the computers. Maybe the computers feel all of it. Probably what it is. Why am I- Yeah, I was sorry I'm late, but I was very important to make sure I set it up because it's not somebody else put it. Learn that shit.
Our UAV is online. Enemy UAV is airborne. Target neutralized.
This man is playing more Modern Warfare than any of you guys out there. Are you jealous of him? Because I am. I want to know what your thoughts are on this game, this event so far, and what you're about to be playing next. Dude, it's a blast. Let's just throw it out there right now. I'm having an
Our UAV is online.
Got some good gear, bro.
Go down that way, Yellow. That one there, go.
I was watching Kitty earlier. She was using the FAMAS, and she was doing some heavy damage with the FAMAS. FAMAS absolutely smokes.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
What's supposed to be in here, Adam?
What are you about to do right now in this game, Legion?
Our UAV is online.
Adam. Adam.
Enemy
Yo.
UAV is airborne.
What's supposed to be down here, bro?
There's like boxes inside the little shack.
Nope, you've already opened them?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't worry. It's only normal anyway for storage, so you won't be. You get pretty much like what? 490?
The one thing
Purple.
I hate about Call
Yeah.
of Duty, I can never see them, but they can always see me.
Friendly chopper on the way.
Yeah, they are high.
That's because they're looking at the mini-map.
Trying to find them, but
Motherfucker. Alan, you saw that they supposed everybody they supposed to be going back to New York. That's gonna be the new the last DLC.
Yeah, last DLC, yeah.
Our UAV is online.
I don't know if it's going to be a segment of New York or it's going to be in, which most likely it's going to be like these
Yeah, be a segment.
DLCs we're playing. Yeah, it'll be like a smaller area. Which even though granted these are
We're about to win this one.
DLC,
Keep up the fire.
the areas are pretty fucking big.
Y'all played the Zoo one? Y'all did the Zoo 2 missions already?
Good now.
Did the
How y'all
first
do-
one,
how
we did the
y'all-
second one now.
Again.
Our UAV is online.
So you gotta do them how you get to the 2 Zoo missions? How you do that? How to
Go to the helicopter at
What's
the
your
base of
new one? It's
operations.
on your mini-map at the top.
Yeah, do that
Oh,
or go to your helicopter.
I had to finish my thing. Gotcha.
Yes. Rob here.
I hope the DLCs are better because this is episode 1 and I'm like I don't know if like they're gonna do like this is just the beginning of it and they're gonna add more stuff into it. I hope they do because like if this is just a DLC like it's not as good as what the first DLC was in the last game where they had the underground segment where you go in, you do directives. The DLC in the other one was pretty damn good and lengthy because you had the underground, you had
That's what she said.
survival, which was a pretty cool mode. You had obviously Last Stand. They all had incursions as well.
I don't play
Which are
that
basically mini
PvP.
raids.
I don't play that PvP.
Well, if you're a PvP man, you gotta have a good build. Well, good DPS.
red dot.
Tear me up.
Enemy UAV is
I
airborne.
played a bit of it
No way,
to
don't
get
do
the
no
trophies for it, which is with a match and do it with a clan or whatever.
We playing them. Yeah, man. I be like, how the hell these dudes that good? How these dudes that good on the damn game?
I got shitted on.
So we'll
I got
do your-
2 kills and 8 deaths. Horrible.
Yeah, once we clear all this shit, Adam, I want to look at your, I want to inspect your character. See what you're working with.
Let me see if I'm skipping any frames. It's not skipping any frames.
I mean, bro, I need to...
Oh, I gotta give me some kills. Fuck that.
Fuck it. I need to learn. I'm staying here for a while.
Yeah, I need to take off this fucking... I need accuracy of this fucking thing, bro. I really do.
Hey, Jamar, try not to block anybody, okay, buddy? Please. I would like to see who's commenting before you remove the comment.
Almost got a whole gear set. I just need a fucking chest piece. I'll be alright.
Mm-hmm. Have to go for the well, it depends on which one you want to go. I mean, again, like the green ones. I've seen one that I like in green, which is the patriotic, I think, one. But a lot of the yellow pieces, that where where you just require one or two pieces, like that's what I'm looking
got a nice
at.
little
So,
buff. Yeah.
like sort of like damage to
come here.
elites, protection from elites on the first little piece, and then obviously you've got assault rifle damage. What was it? What was that?
I want to inspect your gear. Take a look at mine, and this, you'll see what I was intrigued with this. These rolls on this.
Well, the one that I'm using right now is my DPS DPS and health one that I'm working on.
Shit, dude. Your fucking defense is 14? God damn.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I need to down that, and I need to get my skill power, like some of that, to my attack. Because my attack, I don't know why it's free. Because the thing is, even though my attack's going up, like with some gears, it's not giving me a ticket for that.
Adam, how you find out? Ask me this question. How you find that sniper, that powerful sniper on you? You gotta find all the parts to it, huh?
What do you mean? You mean the specialist? You mean your specialist one, or do you mean the exotic one?
Every time I...
I don't know which one it is, cause I heard that one got 90
Because you got the specialist. Yeah, because you got the specialist, haven't you? You got your grenade launcher, your bow, and your sniper.
I ain't not talking about the other one.
Oh, you have to do certain missions in particular orders. Like, basically, when you reach world tier 5, you do like challenging or heroic missions.
Yeah,
which are hard ones. They will basically give you they'll basically give you like exotic pieces in which you obtain.
Okay.
And you either do missions to get these, or you do level 4 control points, which is another way of getting them.
Level 4. They can do that.
That is cheating, bro. Fucking capable faggot. Fuck.
Yeah, I just need a fucking chest piece for my fucking gear set, bro. For that.
What's that though? Yeah, is that all green? Is it green gear or yellow gear?
Got like a little American flag on it. The backdrop.
Yeah, that's one.
That's from the snipers with my gun.
Trying to get a good build of that though, that's the problem. Like one that actually has good stats instead of
how many mobs they got? You find all the mobs? You find all the mobs? They are just for the guns and shit.
No, it didn't mean you get several mods. It's just whatever suits you. Playstyle.
Yeah, it all depends on what you want to do. Your playstyle, that's the main thing.
Because my attack is 8, defense is 7, and tech is 1. But the rolls that I have for it's the True Patriot gear set.
Mine's I got the sniper one.
True Patriot.
So if y'all see me how I dress, don't get
Swore the guy on my team was a bad guy. Fuck.
Because when I shoot him, it debuffs him.
I did, then he wasn't a bad guy. He was on my team. Then I turned the corner, it was a bad guy.
That guy, man, rated R.
That's the thing as well, like, the gear sets are alright, the green gear sets are okay, but they need to give better ones.
Yep.
Because the only one that's enticing is that one.
How? Oh, it came from behind. Because I saw a guy. I'm about to die a lot, bro. I gotta.
You gotta pay attention to it, Jay. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Pay attention and relax.
Like I'm
Pay attention.
Yeah, you have to pay attention.
It's like
That's all you do.
You get shot up in every location.
Always had blue and that blue stuff to heal so fast. And 2 guns, that's all you need.
Is this the lake house from fucking Alan Wake?
Can't just look like it. This is the president's.
Great.
Can I join your
Thing.
group?
Clear. Out of that shit.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
Yeah. You're hiding from somebody over there. Yup. Getting lit up.
Don't forget the president, we found out was it right at the end, was it with title. When you beat title, you find out who invested in Black Tusk.
I already know who it is.
It's the Presidente.
I thought he was good.
Nah.
Yeah. Window across. I knew it. Yeah. Yeah. Window across.
We are in danger of losing the battle command.
Somebody's looking at me over there. I saw that. Wait for reaction. Better than that.
I did this one mission, that thing.
Oh, he's all the way up there looking down. Oh my god. Come on. You know you can't have no honor doing that. Fuck that sniper shit. That's just camping. That's grade A camping. Now I'm fucking paranoid.
That's what snipers do.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Below my head, anywhere.
Perfect.
Our UAV is online.
Go. He was just up here. Where did he go? Is that him? He was dead? Fuck, man. I wanted that. I wanted that kill. I wanted that kill so fucking...
Enemy UAV is
Come
airborne.
on, he came back up here in the sniper's nest. So at
Enemy
least I know
UAV
where to
is
go.
airborne.
At least I know exactly. Come on, stop getting caught on fucking. How? Okay, you're shooting through fucking.
I did it.
You lost real bad.
We have been defeated, comrades.
I was getting lit up, so I know
You
the
played Modern Warfare.
ass. Really? A lot of shit going on, but fuck.
I ain't did this one.
I like it. I like this whole shit.
Might have done it, I don't know.
Probably need a better laptop, better computer to run it better.
I did the zoo one.
Ironed out.
Yeah, this is the second one.
I thought they would put more missions on there than besides 2.
Yeah, it's just 2 and then you got the expedition.
Oh yeah, I ain't did that one. I need to do that. That's what I need to do. Oh, he got me.
With the switches and bits and bobs.
I'm surprised they ain't put no division on the Oh no, they got that fucking thing.
That's it.
Team deathmatch.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just gonna read.
Fucking die. I don't want to die.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna do that. But fuck, I don't fucking get like fucking 3 kills. More, maybe. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna go for it.
Yo.
Nah, that's better.
We've taken the lead.
Let's go left.
You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna do the best I can.
Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Let me fucking buff you up, buddy. There
I
you
hate
go.
that damn thing.
Wait, done it.
Melted, bitch. Yep.
I hate that thing.
You know, we got
Oh
some things, man.
shit. One
Roll
on
back, roll
behind
back, roll
us.
back, roll back, roll back. Let me help you out real quick, Eddie.
Ah,
Check this out, bro.
headshot. Man.
There you go. Fuck that motherfucker.
What type of gun? What type of gun you got?
UAV is online.
It's an LMG, but what I'm saying is with my class, with my armor and shit,
Yeah.
fucking it buffs them.
All
It
right.
causes more damage.
Enemy UAV
Fuck
is
them
Man,
up.
stop looking at my
That's what I'm
own.
saying. That's what Adam said. Like the only, because it's all green gear.
Strike on the way.
Then pretty much, I mean, upon my playstyle, fits me perfect.
That way,
Like you said. Huh?
Green or yellow gear, whatever, which one you want to go for.
On the way.
Yeah. It's all personal preference, man. But for me and
Oh,
my
yeah,
playstyle,
exactly.
and the gear that I use, bro, suits me. Suits me my playstyle.
And obviously you've got you can always recalibrate certain gears with it. Maybe there's increased like assault damage that you have. You have assault damage on your class right now. Then you get a new piece which has a more higher like assault damage. So you basically calibrate that to the one you use already. And
Yep.
So Eddie, hit
again,
start.
health, skill
Go to
pace,
social.
skill power.
What'd you say?
Hit start. Go to social.
Yeah, I see.
You see my name, and then go to
Yeah.
inspect, and then you'll see my gear set.
Damn.
Give me a sec.
If I get a fucking chest piece that's
I just
green,
found it.
that has that patriotic in the background, like it says, I'm getting 10% damage to armor, 10% protection from elites, 10% total armor, and then it says when you shoot an enemy, apply a debuff.
How do I
To
get
them,
green
debuff
stuff,
that
yo?
drops,
Enemy UAV is airborne.
drops.
Oh, man, bro. There.
So like I said, you
Run around.
upon you having green,
UAV is online.
Yeah.
you're gonna have like a logo in the background. It's not just all green. Well, you have to have all green, but you have to have the matching set to get those buffs. Feel me?
I can get that.
Did you drop that stuff?
I'm dropping it, yeah, I'm dropping it fair now.
UAV is
I
airborne.
got you. Do that shit to Eddie. Eddie, pick all that stuff up, bro. Yeah.
I got something.
Eddie,
I want to get it.
come over here and pick all this
About
stuff
to
up.
win this one. Keep up the fire. Friendly airstrike on the way.
So I can only share certain things with certain. I share loads of things with you, some things with you, but that's what I can share on with Eddie. Just for me, yeah.
I don't need it. I need.
Just take it all, man, and then if you don't like it, just sell it.
Our UAV is online.
I'm gonna take it.
I'm just gonna go to D&D. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it only allows you to share items with people that are in the, well, whatever I click there, well, when you jumped in, Eddie, I could share stuff with you. Most of the things.
Y'all killed the president already?
No. He got away. That's what the episode's going to be about. It's going to be about us tracking down the president, or what he's going to be trying to do with Black Tusk, because Black Tusk is the big thing now.
Oh, I thought they were putting new people out here. New bad guys.
I mean, they'll probably bring in like what's it called again? The outcasts, the hyenas and stuff like that.
Fucking teach you around a fucking map, and then I get hit up. Fuck, it's just irritating as fuck. I'm gonna blow your fucking legs off. This shit is irritating, man. They wanna run and hide, man. You know what?
That's what they do, dude.
Yeah,
That's not playing this shit.
That's what Call was about, like, man.
If you call it the environment, bro, I might not buy that.
No, it doesn't, Jay. It doesn't.
That shit.
They need to put it like that. That'd be tight.
This shit pisses me off.
Play Battlefield.
They're not Battlefield, bro. If they did that shit with COD, people would get pissed off because that's not COD to them. Simple as.
Hiding and being a little
COD
bitch.
is, bro, the best way to
Yeah,
describe
that's
it, bro.
COD.
COD
That is
is
literally COD,
checkers. COD is checkers. Battlefield is chess. It's a simple way to put it.
COD's an arcade shooter. Fucking Battlefield is more of a team-based tack.
Even with the close quarters, like fucking Call of Duty, you still have destructible environments.
Oh, yeah, big time, bro.
I know I heard him.
What I find funny about it. That's 19.6k. I mean, like, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my point there, bro. I'm gonna get rid of that shit, man.
What's that?
Oh, it's one of the gear sets. No, let me just grab it. I think I've got another one of these. Where is it? Not that one. No, that one. Fucking. I haven't. It's not the it's not True Patriots. The other one, Mel. The fucking circles. I don't like the attributes. The required attributes that you get for it. I just don't look like nice. Like the Patriot one for me, like damage. If you get 2 pieces, damage to armor, that's great for like big fucking boss motherfuckers. Or just bosses in general. You get protection from elites for 3 pieces, that's 10%, and then you got total armor as 4. Then you go into the nitty gritty of it all with when you have 5 pieces, there's if when you shoot an enemy, apply a debuff to them. Debuffs are applied in order red, white, and blue, cycling every 2 seconds. Like obviously the decreases. Red decreases damage dealt by enemies, and then restores armor to us, and then boosts skill haste for blue. Like that's sexy. And the last one, anyone dealing damage to an enemy that has all 3 debuffs will deal 50% damage to other nearby enemies. Like that's perfect. Like so, if we're something ram it in the raid, that'd be perfect. Like a whole 6 point.
Wow, this is some pretty.
Because that would just work. That would really work.
That is dope. Well, I don't got none of this.
That would actually really work good. Because again, like if that person's able to apply that debuff,
Yeah, that sucks. I wish I had that.
boy, that'd be good.
Yeah, bro, I need that fucking chest piece. I really do.
That'll break anyway. Wait, what? Do you need a chest piece?
Mm-hmm. I don't have the full set.
Oh god, I had like I've had loads of those chest pieces. I've still got
God damn you!
Yeah, it's the thing. I'm trying to think where you get it from though. There's drops. If you've got to do invasions, yeah, I'll probably suggest doing heroic difficulty of the invasions. That might drop it for you. So I've done all mine apart from I did Tyler Bassett earlier on, but it was only on challenging. I put it on heroic.
So listen to this, Adam. So once you get all 6 pieces, it's called full flag. Anyone dealing damage to an enemy
I know. I
that
just
has
read it
all
out.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking
That's
insane.
what I'm saying.
Bro.
Like that last gear set will be perfect. If someone, just one person, ran that in the raid, that would be perfect because I would say every area in the raid is like a reasonable size to be small. So like they will always be in the close proximity. Like I could see that happening so well. Oh, bloody hell. That'd be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fucking insane, bro. That would be insane.
Yeah, like people use different things, and that would be one of those things where it's like, yeah, that would work.
Not sure that any of this is gonna work, but whatever.
Yeah. And also, it's not even that, man. That's the last one. You got 4 and 5, which have like reasonable things, because you have, again, like if you see a symbol of the red, white, and blue all applied, like you get armor back, you have decreased damage input to you, and then you have increased damage input to them. So it's like that's like.
Oh
Yeah, because that fucking little dog came up, Eddie was like, "What the fuck did you shoot that motherfucker with?"
Yeah.
Like shit, it's a gear.
It's not just you, though. It's everyone. Oh no, sorry, no, wait. No, wait. No, it is, yeah, it actually is. It's everyone. But again, that's a good gear set because that applies to everything. Everyone. It's not just you. So like you can imagine that being stacked with that specific class being stacked with 7 other players that have builds that are high on DPS and damage to assault rifles and LMGs. That'd be ridiculous.
I'm gonna do this excursion.
Yeah, that'd be good.
What's going on, Mr. Sam the man?
Fell asleep and now I'm back in the Twilight Zone.
Oh, there you go.
Secure!
Fuck. I gotta play like right.
I'll watch you whenever you want to watch me.
You see me run away from these big ass creatures again, go for it.
Exactly when you run away from beaches.
Is that a home run? That's a double.
We're about to win this one. Keep up the fire.
Grand slam for the son of Sam.
I still need to get. Ooh, I need to get that, don't I? I need to do this
Are you on Call of
Dom
Duty,
project. Will I do it?
Because he can't afford the new one.
Yo, JayTech, I'll send you 15 so we can buy a division. Are you there?
You said what?
We can all do the
How
raid
much
together
is
and
it?
shit. You want me to send you? It's 30.
30.
Wasn't it on sale for like 30? Yeah.
Is it 30?
Yeah, it's like 30 something.
Yeah, you degenerate minority.
For real?
You
No
pussy
cap.
out.
UAV is airborne.
It's probably a tax, but still.
No, I mean,
do you get
is it
taxed
really
on the store?
30 or is it like 37 or 35?
It was 30. No, it's 30 or 32 or some shit. I forgot.
Targets. Look at this.
You wanna do an expedition with me, Daddy?
This survivor's class looks fucking
I'm
good.
gonna pet the cat. The cat.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the other thing as well. Your specialists have different, like, they have like good traits. Like, this one's got an extended mag for assault rifles. That's gonna be nice. And obviously, survival tactic link, which is gonna be good.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Wait, I wasn't gonna use this thing. Increased protection from elites. I'm gonna, see what I mean? Like, look, survive this, bro. That's gonna be dope.
Hey, JayTech, I got a very important question.
I'm gonna break.
Is there any way I can turn this cat into the raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy?
I'm pretty sure you can, bro. You gotta lick its asshole.
You gotta open it first, or you gotta open up that cat, and then you gotta open up the cat first, I'm afraid.
The cat just looked at me as soon as he said that.
Right.
That's not happening with the mountain.
You ain't gonna be no fucking raccoon in this house.
If I get him to say one word, I'm a millionaire. Talk, Mr. Mousey, just say one word. You can put it on YouTube. Look at my Oh, I tried. Why in Modern Warfare Remastered, Smeltech?
Huh?
Why are you on Call of Duty? What are you doing?
Streaming. Testing. Okay, so I'm
Your live
testing
stream?
out the Discord
Oh, okay.
shit.
Check it out.
So I have.
Check it out, playa.
So whoever's talking, I have the Discord bubbles on the stream. That's the that's the technique I want for tomorrow's Sunday stream, right? Still got the bubbles, so that's working. It still seems like the quality of the stream
Nobody
is
checked them.
suck ass is going through OBS. So I don't want to use OBS because if it's gonna be like this, then there's no fucking point.
You need a good computer for OBS.
You want to use Obis? The stream looks fine to me.
I guess that's only because I'm at the menu screen. I don't know. I mean, it's better than yesterday. It's way better than yesterday.
Oh, you're in Discord right now.
Yeah, I'm in Discord right now, so you see who's in Discord with me. That's the thing I wanted to have. I set that up today before the stream. So now,
That's
whoever's in Discord, you can see them when we're live.
This shit is good. It looks like it's a lot better than Hangouts, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've been learning all this
That
shit.
mundane bullshit.
To get this shit down packed.
I don't see any lag. It's better than yesterday. It's not even stuttering.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting any stuttering. Let me see. Let me leave this game, man.
I love Discord, dude. You can just use that shit. It just records all the chat.
Hey, Sam. I'm about to put, I have the audio going, but I'm gonna have the Discord. Hold on. Cause I can barely hear you. Okay. Yeah. So I think I'm supposed to be doing some like, what is this shit called? Like a, what am I doing? Interview. I'm supposed to do that interview thing. I'm gonna see if the scene, everything changes. Blue, Discord, webcam. Cool. Webcam is there. That shit's hilarious. That is hilarious. But we gotta go make sure that thing is okay. I'm remembering all of the shit that I gotta do. So we do that. We go to Discord, have existing one. Bam! There you go. Created my scene. Bam. It's right there. Good shit. Okay. Guy, we're supposed to do this interview thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready to start?
Sure, man. Give me a couple seconds right here. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Good stuff. All right. Let's start this interview now. How was your day?
a little stressful, but yeah, it's cool. Hey Sam, Division 2 is still too much, bro. They want 32.99, man. Like that's too much. Still too much. Fucking ass, man. I don't want to get this shit. Is it fucking good? Should we really invest in Division? Really? Okay, a raise of hands if you think we should get Division. Nobody? Cool.
All right, would you like to start?
This is an interview, so I'm waiting on you, man.
All right. First of all, I want to ask, what got you into gaming? And I'd like to know the story.
Division? Okay, Sam, send the 16, man. We split it. Fuck it. Okay, what got me into gaming? I don't know, man. It's just, it was the 90s. So, that's when I got Nintendo. I say Nintendo got me into gaming. That was my first introduction into gaming, seeing NES and seeing my brother play Mario and being able to play Duck Hunter for the first time with the gun. And then besides that, I just stick with Nintendo. I mean, later on down the line, I got a PlayStation 1. It was beside the N64, but in comparison, when I first got it, I was still on the N64 more until there were more games that I liked for the PlayStation. But I wouldn't consider myself like a PlayStation fan at that time or a hardcore fan. I think that came like later on down the line in 2015 with the PSP, Monster Hunter and shit like that.
Alright, very cool. How well do you think the gaming industry is doing right now? And do you think there's like any problems with it specifically?
I mean, I'm not a professional, so I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I'm a gamer and I'm happy. I like the quality of games that are out. And I think that's enough for me. I'm getting great games from first-party developers. Third-party developers, not so much, but I mean, they've dropped enough games this generation that I actually take a chance on. I didn't really take a lot of chances on third-party development last gen. So yeah.
All right. What do you think about microtransactions like loot boxes? Do you think they should remain on like free-to-play games, or is it okay to have them on paid games?
I don't support loot boxes. I don't support microtransactions. I don't want them in the games at all. I think that a gamer like myself that grew up in a time that I grew up, you used to be able to beat the games and then get rewarded with the character after you beat the game or the campaign, or you will get different perks or different outfits after you get like a special time or something. I remember on Tony Hawk there were like cheat codes you had, you know. So I don't agree with DLC from the type of, you know, when I started gaming. No, man. I mean, all of that shit is still there. You just now have to pay for it, and I don't agree with that. So I don't support it. I don't support DLC. I don't support microtransactions. Now, as far as like a game like Monster Hunter that's coming out with an expansion, I guess I can make some, you know, exceptions for expansions to tell more of the story of a current game. That would be dope. But nah, what games like Fortnite is doing, I hate that. You know, you're baiting little kids in with bright colors and funny dances and shit like that. I don't agree with it.
Okay, very cool. Uh, so the PS4 has just surpassed 100 million units in sales recently. How do you feel about this, and what specific message
That's
this is
shipped.
bringing to the
That's
gaming
shipped.
community?
It's so it shipped 100 million.
Ship.
It hasn't
Okay.
sold to consumer. When it's is sold to consumer, I can give a better, you know, I don't know. I guess I can give a better answer to that question. But it shows that gamers really like what PlayStation has been selling. Exclusives are doing their job and selling the hardware, and that's what really matters. You know, if you're not selling your hardware, you might as well just put your games on everybody's platform. If your exclusives cannot sell your hardware compared to your other competitors, I don't really see a reason for you to stay in the console race at all. So I would say Xbox should drop out. Nintendo and Sony, they can stay. They have their respective communities, and fans that like what they're selling. Whether Nintendo is with handheld, or you got PlayStation with just high quality AAA award winning exclusives. People know why they're buying a Nintendo's platform or a Sony PlayStation platform. For Xbox right now, I don't think a lot of people know why they're supporting that.
Okay. What is your most favorite first-party title on the PS4 currently, and why?
My favorite current. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. Let's see. Let's look through it. I probably would have to go with Bloodborne or God of War. Uh, because the challenge. Um, there was a lot of challenge there. I'm not saying other games weren't harder, but there was a type of challenge that made me not want to give up and kept just going and going. And I like a game that gives me a challenge. I mean, Last of Us gave me a fucking hard challenge. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure if I played any of these other games on those extreme difficulties, they would have gave me an even harder challenge than The Last of Us. But I liked that the game kept pushing me. I liked that God of War added a deeper RPG mechanic. Armors and weapon upgrades. I like that shit. Bloodborne, I like the fact that it was a gritty game. You could team up with people in the communities for co-op and shit. It was dope. It was a great game. I'm hoping they make a sequel or follow-up. So, yeah.
Cool stuff. Do you believe that consoles need more than just exclusives in order to push a competitive market?
What do you think about that?
Well, I do believe that games obviously sell the consoles, but I also have to say that features can play a factor into it as well. Like the Switch, you see it has portability with AAA titles. I think that's pretty interesting. So, what would you have to say about that?
Exclusives are the reason why people want to play those games portable. You're not gonna get the worst version of Witcher just to play that shit on the go. Nobody can trick me into believing somebody wants to buy a downgraded multi-platform game from a third-party developer that you already don't trust just so you can play it outside. That's impossible. That anybody is going to sit up here and say, I want to play a worse version of this game just because I have the ability to play it outside. So I don't believe that. I do believe, from many Nintendo fans, that Smash Brothers, Zelda, Mario continue to drive people to want to play those games. So that's what I think. I think people really want to play those games, and they're exclusives and they're on the go. Not to mention, of course, a very, very big game, which is Pokemon. You know, they want to play that game, and they want to play it on the go, maybe, but it's exclusive. That's the reason why they're buying it.
The Wii U
Didn't
as
sell
you know,
well.
Yep, it was a flop out of the box, but it had great first-party titles, and there was, I guess, a minority that bought a Wii U to play those titles. But, however, the marketing was trash, and that's why it didn't do as well as it did. Didn't have a really good name either. And I guess that's what caused people who had the Wii to think that it's just a gamepad add-on for the Wii. But then we have the PS2, which experts say that it's the cheapest DVD player for its time, and that's what caused it to sell so well. And it also had a 1-year head start ahead of the Xbox and GameCube.
Repeat that again. I couldn't hear you. I got some work done. I just wanted to hear that. If you don't mind, can you repeat that again?
Okay, so yes, I was saying that the PS2 sold really well because experts claim that it was the cheapest DVD player for its time, and that it had a 1-year head start over the original Xbox and the GameCube.
I agree if experts want to say that, but PS2 had the largest library of exclusives ever. Amazing exclusives that started franchises that we still love today. Also, it was riding a wave of the very first console to ever sell over 100 million, and that was the PlayStation 1. So, a lot of people, despite it having a DVD player included, they went to the PS2 because how much they enjoyed the PlayStation 1. You know, and even, like you said, we're talking about Xbox adopters, we're talking about Nintendo GameCube owners. They also eventually got a PS2. That's why the PS2 is the highest selling gaming console. At a certain point, it didn't really matter if it could play DVDs. It was about the games. That's what drew people to it. That's why people continue to buy the games. That's why people continue to buy the PS2. I think it's sitting at like 150 something million.
Correct.
Yeah, so besides it having a DVD player and launching a year ahead, that's not the reason why it won. I mean, we could use that same example and prove you wrong, and that's the 360. The 360 came out a year ahead of the competitors, but the Wii was the highest selling gaming console. And then on top of that, although the PS3 came out at $600 and didn't have a strong lineup in the beginning, it ended up making one of the biggest comebacks ever, outselling the Xbox 360 that launched at a cheaper price and a whole year ahead of it. So just because you launch first and you have, I guess, a different type of format, which you got to remember, I think they came out with HD DVD after they found out about the PS3, so that's not the best comparison. But yeah, they did have HD DVD. It flopped. They invested in it. They had a external HD DVD player for the 360. It didn't sell well. It didn't help. If they would have used the HD DVD technology within the 360, making their games probably look better and play better, I think that the system, that platform could have been save HD DVDs, but Blu-ray ended up being just much better. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you come out a year ahead. It really doesn't. Like let's say the PS4. The PS4 came out a week ahead of the Xbox, right? Just 1 week. And the Xbox couldn't keep up. So, that's just a week, you know? So I don't know. I don't like using that example. Seems like a played out example. Actually, I've never actually heard that before. Somebody say the PS2 won because it came out a year ahead. Where did you read that?
The PS2 came out in 2000, and the original Xbox came out in 2001.
Yeah, but that's their fault. That's not Sony's fault. Microsoft was just getting into the gaming race, and of course we all know they were very confused about what the fuck was going on. So
GameCube was also 2001.
Well, again, that's Nintendo. We know Nintendo can't be held to the same standards of PlayStation coming out with a system, again, a blue ocean strategy. PlayStation came out with a traditional system. Nintendo came out with the Wii, which was a gimmicky system with a peripheral. So you can't really compare the two. I mean, look at Nintendo now. They came out with a Nintendo Switch, 2 years ago now, and the next generation of consoles is starting. That means they've been off since the Wii, I believe. Yeah, I believe they've been off since the Wii, because the GameCube flopped and they had to move forward very fast. So when they came out with the Wii, it was already a generation behind in terms of power. So not the best comparison.
Okay. Last generation, PS3 players were able to play online free of charge, as the 360 players had to pay an annual $50 fee. This has changed since Sony and Nintendo creating their own similar online subscription services for the current generation in response. Do you think this is just a cash grab, or is there more to it?
Well, Sony lost a lot of money by having free servers. That's all I know. I don't work for Sony, so I wouldn't know, but I do know that you can't give everything away for free all the time. You have to have some money for your servers. And as much money as that PlayStation lost, or whether it was the PS3 itself, or having free online, or games not selling last gen, I'm glad that they're in a good position, and that position helps the gamers get better quality games.
Okay. So they give away these monthly games every month. Do you think these are actually free?
Somebody made a good point. The games we're getting next week, right? That's like Sniper Elite 4 and Wipeout Omega Collection, which includes 2 Wipeout games that came out on the PS3 and a remaster of the Wipeout game that came out on the Vita. You're getting multiplayer gameplay for that one. You're getting 4K support. You're getting 60 frames per second. You're getting VR support. And again, multiplayer. And then you look over at the Sniper Elite. You add all of that stuff together. Sometimes we get 2 games that cost more than the $60 a year. So when you look at it that way, it's a benefit. Also, I've gotten a lot of games that have discounts, whether they're on sale or they have these promotions when a game is about to come out, like Black Desert. Black Desert is about to come to the PS4, and they've given us a 10% discount if you have PlayStation Plus. So you're saving on that type of stuff. I've saved on themes and avatars due to having PlayStation Plus. So it all depends. I don't think that I'm giving $60 a year to PlayStation and then not getting any discounts because I see them. I see them all the time. So it depends. It depends on how you look at it. If you're paying $60 a year and you're not downloading the games that they give you every month, and you're not buying games that have the discount symbol on it, then maybe you're definitely not getting these games for free. But if you are, and you start adding up all the savings, and it's more than $60 that you spent for one whole year, you can start to say that, yes, I'm getting this game for free. This isn't included in the price. This is more than what I paid for. You see what I'm saying? I'm saving more.
Interesting.
Same thing with Amazon, if you look at it that way. I pay for Amazon Prime. I get free shipping. If I didn't have Amazon Prime, I would be paying for shipping for a lot of products that I buy. So Amazon Prime is saving me money. I pay $10. I think it's $10 a month or some shit like that for Amazon Prime. So I'm saving a lot on shipping. I mean, it's all depending on how you look at it. Some people are gonna say PlayStation Plus is useless. You're not saving anything. Some of those people don't have PlayStation Plus, so I can't really take them seriously. So it all depends on who you're looking at and who you're talking to and what they're buying.
We all know that Xbox didn't have a lot of success compared to the other platforms. Do you think there's anything in particular that's interesting to you in what Xbox currently offers?
Not really.
Any like franchises that interest you at all, or like Halo or Forza? Nothing like that.
I never really. If I was interested in that stuff, I could get a 360 or Xbox for it. The Xboxes are very, very, very cheap. If you must know, they're super, super cheap. So, yeah, I think that I could have definitely got one by now. But no, Sunset Overdrive. But we don't know how that works out. You know, we got games on PlayStation that ends up going to Xbox and PC all the time. So sometimes those types of games on Xbox end up going to PC or PS4. So I don't see myself buying a Xbox One just for Sunset. I'm interested in it, but not that interested.
Cool. What do you think of Xbox Game Pass, and how do you think it stacks up to PlayStation Now at the moment?
I don't use it, but if you use it, maybe you could help me out, but I don't use it. I've been very curious how, if you pay $1 and you get Game Pass, how does that help the developers? How do they get paid off of that $1 subscription from that one user? Being able to play all those games just for $1. How do they get their money? We don't know how much a game sells when you're dealing with subscription because everything's bundled. So I'm confused about that. So I don't understand how that helps the industry or help individual developers, indie game developers. I don't know how one person getting Game Pass for $1, I don't understand how that helps. Do you have Game Pass? Any experience with it?
I tried it out on PC once. Basically it's just a bunch of games they shove. Play them for a month or whatever time you pay for, and you can like get all the achievements and stuff like that. You just gotta keep paying. And apparently there's a 20% discount on full game purchases if you're subscribed. But I've only tried it a few times, and I don't know, it's just not for me. Subscriptions aren't for everyone.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So, what do you think of the Switch? They recently announced a light version of it, and it actually outsold the PS4 in Japan. So
I
I
think
want to see
that
your
a
thoughts.
cheaper system is good for Nintendo. I think that they've always been the king of handhelds, and that's never going to change. The Switch, to me, is a handheld in disguise. And for the first time, and it didn't take too long, less than 2 years, that they've actually admitted that the Switch was a handheld. So they came out with a Switch that should not be called the Switch because it can't switch. So this new handheld, Nintendo handheld, can't connect to your TV. There's never going to be any plug sold allowing you to connect this handheld only Switch to your TV. So the gimmick is gone. It's just a handheld. They took $100 off, which means, and I want to ask you this question: do you believe the connection, the docking station, do you believe that's worth $100? Because they knocked $100 off of the Switch, and I'm trying to figure out why. Like, something was $100, and it obviously was the docking station that connects to the TV. Do you believe that docking station was worth $100?
That I'm not very sure about, but I think, yeah, they should have included at least some connection to the TV if they wanted to market a cheaper version of this. And I don't think it makes sense for them to remove that feature, because that's pretty much one of the main parts of the Switch, like having it a portable device that you can hook up to your TV when you're at home, and you can play games at higher resolutions, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've had a something similar to the Switch many years ago. It was called the PSP. You could buy a cord, right? And this cord would connect to the bottom of your PSP, and then the other end had like a yellow, a red, and a white port to connect to your TV. And at that point in time, you could actually be on the go, come home, plug it up to your TV, and play what you're playing on the PSP on your TV. So I've had that experience, so the Switch isn't really that brand new to me. I've had a lot of experiences with PlayStation, starting with the PSP, which was a very amazing system. But
Alright.
yeah. Let me see. Where is this one at?
So, how do you think PC gaming is doing for the industry, and how do you view the community?
I'm not a PC gamer, but if you spent more time on PC than me, maybe you can help me out. I don't know how good they're doing. We don't really get like a whole bunch of sales information on PC because it's such an open platform. So I don't know. I don't know how they're doing. I would like to know, but I don't know. I have no idea how good PC is doing.
Okay, I do have a source for you here. I'm gonna send it to you right now. And it's saying that there are 1.8 billion PC gamers in the world.
Is that users?
No, 1.8 billion gamers in the world, but most of that is PC gaming.
Okay.
It says there's 1.2 billion playing on PC right now.
Stars. Fucking stars. Yeah, I wanted to know. Um, I've always got these different numbers. This is the biggest number I've gotten. Normally they range specifically for Steam because the majority of PC gamers use Steam. So uh, most PC gamers give me numbers 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, but never a billion. They never claim that a billion people are gaming on PC. It's kind of hard to track that big number, and nobody actually used it. This is the first. But with that, I wanted to know, why don't more games sell on PC? As far as casual style AAA developers, ones that primarily do very well on consoles, why don't those games do good on PC? With like a billion people primarily playing on, or whatever portion of that number playing on PC, wouldn't that mean that games would sell much better regardless of their quality, just because the sheer amount of people that use the PC? I mean, that is the case that we're dealing with during the console generation, this current one, where PS4 is gobbling up the majority of sales from a multiplat that might even be on Xbox, PC, and Nintendo Switch at the same time. The PS4 always outsells the others. So why is that? Why isn't the PC outselling the rest of the console versions of any specific multiplat that I can pull out of my ass? Let's say, I don't know, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, your generic multiplat games, Need for Speed, stuff like that. You got more people that use a PC for gaming purposes than consoles, or all consoles combined. So why don't games do better over there, sales-wise? Like in the first year. Because that's what a lot of developers are having a problem with. They don't see themselves doing very good in the first year over there.
What I do think is that
damn, that quality's fucking hot.
we all know that a PC has the most games out of all the platforms combined, and I think that there's so much games on PC that it's hard to keep up with all of them, and the AAA industry tends to be more popular on consoles, and that's just pretty much the mainstream platform for those kind of games. But I do know that some specific franchises can be more popular on the PC platform, like Overwatch, stuff like that, and Call of Duty is more of a console kind of franchise. So it really just depends on the game. In my opinion.
Okay, I guess we can move on to the next question.
Okay, so do you believe that most PC gamers are so-called port beggars?
No, not unless I see a petition for 1 billion people. I do want to know if PC is superior, why is the majority of PlayStation exclusives so enticing? PC is superior. You can customize it. You can make it run frame rates beyond anything consoles can achieve in this lifetime. Resolutions higher than any console in the future or past, right? You have access to games that are going to come out in the future. You have access to games from over 20, 30 years ago through emulation. You have a lot of things you can do with the PC. So I was wondering why so many PC gamers, this generation especially, I've never really had a run-in with PC gamers much last gen. But this gen, I know that the PS4 is a little bit more powerful than the PS3. The games look prettier. The story in these games are better. Yeah, you know, you have a lot of people actually playing these games and buying these games, so you're going to see them even after the game comes out. You're going to see people streaming them. You're going to see pictures. You're going to see videos on YouTube. So you can't really escape the hype of said exclusive, right? But I do want to know, if PC is the best and it has the best games, why should any petition be made for a single PlayStation exclusive if the technology the game was made for is inferior?
I think that people suffer. Well, 30 FPS is pretty common for these kind of games, and as we know, some people can suffer from motion sickness from low frame rates, and I guess those people just want to be able to run those kind of games at higher frame rates.
But this is what I was just telling you. Those people normally don't even own a PS4 to begin with to suffer from those ailments, right? They have a PC. They have the ability to play at a resolution that will never give them, you know, motion sickness, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm still trying to figure out, why do the PC community, this generation compared to any other generation, why do they care so much?
I guess that vocal minority might not realize that emulation's a thing.
I mean, emulation is a thing. I've talked to the PC community about it since last year. I've had multiple debates, multiple interviews similar to this one. I've asked people for links for the emulator. I think I got a lead a couple months ago, something called Orbital, but it's not perfected yet. I've looked on, you know, Reddit. I looked on, you know, a lot of other places to try to figure out, is it working? What games can run on PC? It ended up being a dead end. So I laugh at most of the PC gamers when they keep talking about emulation, not because I don't believe in it. I've used emulation on this computer to play PSP games. I've used emulation on my cell phone in prior years to play N64 titles and Game Boy Advance titles. I know emulation exists. I know this. I believe in it, right? I just don't know or believe in the PS4. You know, the system is not shit. If it was shit, the emulation would have been done 5 years ago when the system first came out. But obviously you guys are having some problems because the system is not shit. And the games aren't shit either. So running these games that the developer decided to put in 30 frames per second at 60 frames and a higher resolution, I mean, I don't think it also requires a powerful computer, but, you know, a more greater understanding of what you're dealing with. These are not just basic games. They are exclusives. They're Sony first-party exclusives. The quality is much better than a lot of the games you've been playing exclusively on PC, including MMOs or RTSs or any other genre that does not really get a lot of games on PlayStation. So I have a question. Are you currently using an emulator to play PS4 games? Do you have a link to that emulator?
I know Orbital is the PS4 emulator that's being worked on right now.
Is it
I don't
done?
think it even works. It can only boot into safe mode. That's what I heard, and that's it.
So does it run any games? Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Uncharted 4?
At the moment.
At the moment, yes.
Not at the moment.
Okay, so I've been hearing PC fans talk about they don't need a PS4 for over 5 years in the comment section of my videos, teasing me, saying that I don't need a PS4 because emulation. So you mean to tell me for 5 years in the comment section of my YouTube videos, people were lying to me when they said that they can play these games on their PC through emulation. But the major emulation called Orbital isn't done yet. So how long? So Orbital will be done when the PS5 comes out.
Possibly.
So that means you waited the whole generation to play a PS5, PS4 game on your PC when you could have just got a PS4. I mean, I'm not telling anybody not to wait. If that's what you guys want to do, I'm all for it. Just continue to wait. But, I mean, I don't see the reason to suffer.
Do you think that the console gamers are also begging for games that are only on PC?
I've saw a lot of everybody begging, asking, whatever you want to call it. The thing is, when you call yourself PC Master Race, I don't expect you guys to really want for anything. I mean, PC Master Race, console gamers get called peasants by the PC gamers, although the majority of the PC community I've talked to on Discord since last year all told me that they were young, they're living with their parents, they are still in school, they don't actually have the money, and of course didn't even buy or build their PC with their own funding. So if you really look at who's poor and who can actually support their gaming hobby, it will be console gamers, specifically PS4 gamers, seeing as though most PS4 gamers have been with PlayStation for 4 generations. They're clearly adults. I have tons of friends that have kids. They have a full family. They're living in their own house they paid for. They're driving. All of that shit. So they can really actually support their hobby. They can go out and buy a game day one and support the developer that they admire and the games that they love to play. They don't have to wait for an emulator in order to play the game for free on a platform of their choosing. So, I'm still not understanding why people want our games. If you're the Master Race, you guys have all the games you want. Every game, the best games, best frame rate, best resolution. There's no reason to even look at Uncharted. Don't even look at Bloodborne. Spider-Man doesn't need to be looked at. Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding. None of those games need to be looked at. If a developer in the third-party category decides to bring that game to your platform at a later date, that's their decision. I can't fight that. I can't stop that. That's cool. But the people that are begging for those games on change.org, those developers are looking for you to actually support them. Not the following year, but the day that it comes out. And that's one thing that I don't agree with. If you're going to beg for a game, I expect you to buy it. But I go back, check with a lot of PC gamers that tease me about Crash Bandicoot going to PC or Yakuza going to PC. And the majority of them still haven't brought the games. It looks good. It looks good. What is this?
Alright, I want to ask if it's possible for third-party devs to create games that can surpass the success and quality of first-party console titles.
You said you won't ask or you are going to ask?
I want to ask.
Oh. So do you think that third-party developers can make games better than exclusives?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Enlighten me. I mean, I play multiplats. I play third-party games. Not as many as exclusives. I mean, I got Kingdom Hearts 3. Spider-Man outsold that, even though it came out last year. Still outselling it. Persona 5 did better than Shin Megami Tensei on the 3DS. It still broke all records on the PS5 compared to the Persona 4 on the Vita or the Persona 4 on PS2. Bloodborne did better than Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. So, I mean, do you have a game that's a third-party title that's on everybody's platform that sells better and is just completely better? I mean, God of War was on one platform, and It sold better and it got a better score and it got more awards than Red Dead Redemption 2. So, I mean, I don't know. Can you tell me if a game is, you know, capable of that? Because I don't
I'm
know.
about to send you 2 links that show the most popular games of all time.
So
And,
we're talking about all time. We're not talking about this specific generation, right?
That's right.
Well, I didn't understand the question. You didn't state that you were talking about of all time. You asked me, do I believe if a third-party game can surpass an exclusive game? And since we're in the here and now, I thought you were talking about this generation. So I guess I can rephrase that to reflect that on what you're talking about. Do you believe right now, this generation from 2013 to 2020, there has been a multi-platform game that has done very good compared to exclusives? Because there are lots of exclusives that are specifically on one platform that PC fans don't think is very good, whether you believe it's inferior or the frame rates make you have motion sickness or whatever the excuse is. But these games are selling on one platform, like Spider-Man being the best-selling superhero game of all time, surpassing Batman, which was also on the PC and got remastered for Xbox One and PS4. So it was released 2 different times. So I was wondering, this generation, which is very important because I don't live in the past, I live in the here and now. Have you saw any game that you would choose over exclusive that's on everybody's platform, at least 3 or more platforms?
There's Grand Theft Auto 5. There's Minecraft. These are just some examples.
I would love to agree with you, but those games were re-released. So we're talking about Minecraft was not released, or it didn't come out this generation. Grand Theft Auto 5 was not released and it didn't come out this generation. Those games came out last gen. I'm talking about games that are multi-plat that came out and started this generation. 2013, December 2013 to be specific, to now or next year.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? You were cutting out a little bit.
Is there any game that came out recently, like 2013 to 2020?
I do know that Red Dead Redemption 2 is up there.
You played it?
I have not, but I know that it's a very popular game.
But do you know if it's good? I also said multiplat, specifically 3 platforms or higher, because if you're looking at a game that's 3 platforms or higher, chances are it's also going to be on the PC. I don't think it's fair to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 because it hasn't went to the PC yet. So we're going to use this, and this is a debate or interview, whatever you want to call it, and you seem to have more knowledge on PC than I do. I don't think it's fair to talk about a game that you don't have experience with. I did play the game. I got pretty far, and then I got very, very bored with the game. I've played many games that I played for way more hours, and it still kept my attention compared to Red Dead. A lot of other friends had a similar problem. When they thought the game was over, the epilogue started where you had to take care of a fucking farm, and everybody just wanted it to fucking end, but it didn't. So there was reasons why it's not the, most popular game compared to, God of War, where you see people getting tattoos of Kratos and shit on their skin and wearing hats and shit. But you don't see a lot of that shit for Red Dead Redemption because it came in second place. Any game you play this generation that's a multi-plat, 3 or more platforms, you think is better than some of the exclusives that released this gen?
I know Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna be a big one.
Yeah, but that hasn't came out yet. I'm talking about games that actually have came out and you've played and beaten.
I've played Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, I played that too.
Resident Evil 2.
So do you think Resident Evil 2 and Monster Hunter World are better than PS4 exclusives? Every last one of them?
Well, I have spent more time with those games than I have with.
Yeah, I have too. I got over 1,000 hours in Monster Hunter, but I still don't think it's better than some of the PlayStation exclusives I played. I mean, it's very fun. It's very addicting. But I wouldn't say that it's better than the PlayStation exclusives that given me a healthier story than Monster Hunter, you know.
Alright. So, imagine being wealthy. Would you be willing to spend your money to own and play on all currently relevant video game platforms?
If I didn't have to work, that would be a definitely yes. But you gotta remember, I have had a lot of money over the time I've been working for all these many, many years, right? And I could have owned every platform. I'm getting paid this week, right? I can, the other half of my check, I can go buy a $200 Nintendo Switch Lite and a $210 Xbox One, right? That would give me the other 2 of the 3 consoles that are out right now. But where would I find the time to play all those games? That's what I deal with. I pick what I believe is going to be the system that's going to give me the quality of games that I want, and that's what I support. It's about the games. I love MMOs. I haven't played them as much as I want because I don't have the time. Also, a good majority of the MMOs that I found any type of interest in were actually only on PC. But after playing exclusives for so many years this gen, I found out that a lot of those MMOs have slowly but surely, year by year, been getting ported to the PS4. Did I ask the developers for those ports? No. Did I sign a petition? No. They came over here. That was something that they did.
Okay. So, many of the viewers that have seen your videos claim that you are a fanboy for being toxic towards anything that's not PlayStation related. And they've also claimed that you're trying to spread news about the behavior of the PC gaming community. And do you think this is wrong?
I'm trying to spread what about the PC gaming community?
Fake news.
Fake news? Like give me an example of fake news I've spread it about the PC gaming community.
They call them port beggars, I guess.
Well, if the majority
just
of the
an example, I
petitions
know.
that get gaming articles that I have no affiliation with are spread around the internet, I mean, I call it how I see it. When you see IGN or GameSpot or N4G or VG247 or Games Radar making an article about a petition that has more than average signatures of a game that's exclusively for the PlayStation, they publicize what you're doing. I'm not the first person that called you guys PC port beggars. I'm not the first person. I've saw that way before I started making videos about you guys. I mean, I think you guys picked up on me maybe because I'm got a little bit more subscribers than the other people that might have, you know, said it, or I have a YouTube channel and I'm not sure if those other people have said it in the comment section to have one. But you focus on what I say, but not on what anybody else says. A lot of other people think you guys are port beggars too. Again, you have a superior platform. You should really enjoy everything that platform has to offer. There's no reason for worrying about PlayStation exclusives. So, I would tell you to play those amazing exclusives that are on Steam. Wait for that emulator to be done, and then deal with it. But as I know, the PS3 emulator isn't even perfected, and that generation is over. This generation is almost over. And you guys are still suffering with a PS3 emulator that can't play every PS3 game. So when a PS5 comes out, you're going to be another generation behind. So I don't know. So I want to ask you, do you believe the port begging will stop next gen? When a PS5 comes out and comes out with exclusive games, do you think people will still beg for those games to be on the PC? Even though you can't get emulators to run every PS3 title or PS4 games.
I'd say that the majority of PC gamers usually don't care about those exclusives, but there's a vocal minority that does.
So if the majority of the PC gamers don't care about those exclusives, why should a developer port those games to your platform if they're not going to get everybody's support?
That you would have to ask that vocal minority who signed those petitions. I don't know.
I'm not only talking about petitions. That's just a small fraction of the videos that I've made. I've made tons of videos on the people that are on Twitter contacting developers personally, stalking them on Instagram and everything else, trying to figure out if the developer wants to put their game on the PC. So it's not just change.org. It's everywhere. I've saw it in the YouTube comment sections when Death Stranding first came out. People were saying, when is this game coming to PC? Shit, this is hot.
Alright. So when you created the PlayStation Legion, what was the purpose for creating this?
It was a name change. I think we used to go by the PlayStation Gaming Weekend, and I would stream on the weekends just like now. And then I wanted a name because I wanted to have a group so people could know where to come if they had a PlayStation. And I think the original founder from last gen, his group was the Sony Legion. And I didn't want to use that name because most of my products are not from Sony. I only game with Sony. I don't have Sony in my life. Like my cell phone and laptop, they're not by Sony. And they probably never will be. Because that's just not what I want to use for that type of shit. But, long story short, I decided on PlayStation because that's where I game at. And, yeah, the rest was pretty much history.
Do you think you were being too toxic toward people on other platforms?
Was I being too toxic to other people on other platforms by creating a group for gamers?
For criticizing them?
No, I mean, doesn't the PC Master Race criticize us for playing games at 30 frames per second? Don't we get criticized for not playing games in native 4K? We get criticized all the time by a community that's bigger than ours. All the time. Do you think that's not toxic?
There's toxic people on every platform.
Yeah, but you've already confirmed there are more people that play on PC than consoles. So your community is bigger than the console community. All of us. So when you keep talking about low frame rates and low resolutions and being able to do things that we can't do, is that not toxic? Again, your community is huge, right? You talked about it. That's something we've had to deal with all generation from the PC community. I just think it's fair that I fight back and show the world that you guys like some of the shit that we have. Those things being games. I don't know if you like our games because you want to play them or you like our games because you want to mod them. Whatever the reason, I don't really care. But the fact of the matter is, I've had tons and tons of proof, even to this very day, that the PC gamers really like our games. They want our games on their platform of choice. And after bagging on us for all these years about not being able to play games in 4K or not having 120 frames per second games, I mean, it's just funny to me to be able to tease you guys that you can't play the games that you think are inferior to your games. Almost done. Almost done.
Okay.
That looks great.
So currently you have about 8,500 subscribers. However, I was told that you only get, on average, a couple hundred views on your video, and only at least 10 people watching your streams live on YouTube lately. Don't you think that's kind of strange?
Not really. I mean, I never really invested in YouTube as much as people think. I mean, I did tell you that I work. I don't get donations. I don't beg for them. I don't get a lot of subscribers because I don't constantly remind people to subscribe. I don't really put myself out there a lot. I didn't really get on camera a lot. I wasn't consistent in the videos each week. I think my only consistency is the streams that I do Saturday at 1 o'clock and Sunday at 2 o'clock. So, I'm getting more views every so often. Getting more people viewing the stream every so often. I think it's progress. Might be smaller than other people's, but progress is progress. I have a style, and I'm not going to really change it for a lot of other people. You know, like a lot of people will say, well, if you buy this console, maybe you get more views. If you're nicer to this community, maybe you get more views. That's not something I'm willing to do. I don't want to be a sellout, you know?
Have you heard of Sony's censorship policies lately?
Yeah, people's talked to me about it.
So basically they're censoring M-rated games, which the PC or Switch versions don't have it censored. What do you think of that?
I mean, that's up to them. Whatever they want. I mean, I don't play games to see ass or cleavage. I can see that in my daily life. No disrespect. You know, like, you can see that in life. If you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife, or somebody you're talking to, that's where you see that. I don't really necessarily play my video games to see that. I don't watch my animes to see that, although I see it a lot in the animes. And I know that the games that are being censored, the only thing I know about is that some of them have what is pretty obvious to be underage females, and they're not willing to show that. So I've watched tons of animes, and the majority of the animes have an academy or school setting, meaning that the majority of animes that I watch, all of the girls are underage. They're under the age of 18. In the United States, that's a no-no. Now, in Japan, I think they have a age of consent that is lower. I'm not sure if it's 12 or 13, but it's very low. So the type of animes and games portraying younger females is acceptable by that culture, but in the United States, it's not. So if they want to censor that shit, I'm all for it. It's a different country, it's different rules. If we go by everybody else's rules, then I don't know what that leads to, but that's not what they're clearly trying to do. So, do you think it's alright to fawn over a 12 or 13 or 14 looking female in the United States? Because that could land you in jail. Do you think that's okay?
Not at all.
So, you shouldn't be seeing titties of an underage female. You shouldn't be seeing panty shots of an underage female portrayed in a video game where you know that female is still in school. That's not something you support, is it? So why is it a problem if they're censoring that? United States has just as many pedophiles as Japan. The difference is we actually do something about them.
Interesting. So, do you think that parents should hold the responsibility of which games their children are allowed to play instead of the company itself?
What do you mean by that?
Like how Nintendo used to I remember Nintendo used to restrict anyone under 17, like anyone with a Nintendo account under 17 to play M-rated games. Like they literally just can't buy them off the store. They have to go out to a GameStop or something to buy them physically. And I know some people would prefer digital, so I just wanted to know your thoughts on that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think I've ever had many problems buying games when I was younger that were mature. And other than that, I would probably get my older brother to buy those. So it's the same as drinking beer. If you're under the legal drinking age, you just get an adult to go buy it that you're cool with. So, I mean, there's ways around that. So it is what it is. Now, if it's like digital and it's connected to your account and you've already set up an age, I don't know how to think about that. I'm an adult. I haven't had to deal with that. So I don't know how to really answer if it's digital.
Alright, one last thing. Do you think that there is anything that Sony could improve with the PlayStation brand or products in particular? And what do you hope that Sony does for next gen?
The ability to be able to see your friends. Like, I have a camera, and I know a lot of other people have the PlayStation camera. It would be cool for them to have their own video chat setup. They had it on the PS3. I don't know why they removed it. I hope they bring it back for the PS5 to refine and make the interface even better. It's a very solid interface. I would love for that to be better. Continue to bring out quality games. You know, don't feel that you have to follow what someone else is doing. You know, so everybody last year they wanted crossplay. You know, Sony didn't do it. Yet people still brought their system. They're still sitting at 100 million shipped, despite their cross-play drama last year. So nobody really cared, because people kept buying their system. That's what exclusives do. So I would tell Sony to just keep doing what they're doing, and you know, of course, listen to the true gamers that've been supporting you. Listen to the true fans about what they should really do leading into the future. But that's pretty much it. I don't want them to change. I mean, they've been successful all generation because they haven't been like anybody else.
what do you think of the PS5?
I don't know how to answer that because I haven't saw enough. I don't care about the specs. I need to see what the games look like. I need to see how the interface is going to be. I want to know what the lag is going to be. I want to know all of this. I want to see all of it. So maybe we can do another interview next year when I start to actually see some stuff from the PS5, but I haven't saw enough to give an impression. My focus is on the PS4 and playing what they have to offer until next year.
Alright. Also, I've heard you were having, like, technical difficulties with your, OBS streaming.
Yeah.
Do you want me to suggest, a laptop or some hardware that could at least...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had this laptop since probably, 2013? 2014? Something like that. I don't know. It's been a long time. It still works good, but it probably was not made for what we're doing now with streaming and shit, especially with OBS. It probably was not made for that. So definitely. I mean, I can use it for this type of webcam setup. Probably can use it for the setup that I have for Discord tomorrow. But yeah, I am in a market for a new laptop. I guess I'm willing to part ways anything with $400. So, pretty sure that's a lot of money, but hopefully it pays off.
Alright, I just sent you some links. There's 2 laptops that I put in there. They have some pretty decent specs, and they're between the range of 300 and 400.
Oh, that's great. Perfect. There we go. Great. Great. Phenomenal. Okay. How do we do this? Okay. Mic's still fucking on. How do you cut that off? Perfect. Okay. Do one more test. See what the quality looks like on... I'm going to Uncharted. Let's see. Okay, what's going on, Adam Core? Fuck you. I'm not wearing I'm not an Avenger. I'm a Revenger. How about that? I dread buying that, man. I dread it. Fuck. Fucking bitch. Still don't want to spend this money, bro. Fucking division. Fucking shit. What is this? Division fucking 2, bro. This game better be fucking good, Yella. Or I'm gonna take a shit in a bag and mail that shit to you, bro. In a shoebox. A Jordan shoebox. An NDA for what? What are you talking about? Last of Us? Oh, I got invited to that shit and I missed it. You know that, right? Like, I got invited and I missed the... Well, my opinion is that I didn't get in, so... Shut up, bro. Okay? Fuck. Gotta buy this damn game? This game is not the best game I ever fucking played. I'm gonna have a fucking problem with you guys. You know, call me Problem Man. I'm gonna spend another 2 hours deleting these old captures that eating up fucking memory on my laptop. I know that. Shit, get back to fucking... how about you shut your hole? How about that? He's not a fucking agent. He's not even a legend yet. There we go. Fucking ass. Ended up being a PC to... Well, he didn't want that. He didn't want that shit. Probably was using a voice changer. Shut up. You said it'll make me brown? That's racist. Yeah, you did. I heard you, bro. You said it. You just said it. Bro, you just said it, bro. Yellow. Did you just hear this guy? He said it's gonna make me brown. But I'm already brown. Damn it, Sam! This shit's still too much, bro. I don't even got that much in my wallet, bro. Fucking ass. It is a lot for me, man. I'm fucking broke. Fucking ass. Okay. Okay, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm gonna cut this. No. Where? What game y'all playing? Y'all playing Destiny 2? Send me a picture of that, Eddie. I want to see Destiny. That game better be fucking fun, bro. Y'all better not leave me on that shit either. Like, goddamn. Fuck. It's a kid person over there. It's a tiny somatic person. He's tiny. So tiny they call him Tiny Man. These things are probably true. Okay, let's see. Oh boy. The Legacy of the Fallen. Where we at now? There we go. That's what I wanted to see. What the Clow? What the fuck? I'm trying my hardest to find this shit. I can't find it, man. Bro, you got... Ah, fuck. I put him over here. I was like, where the fuck is this shit? Did this guy just call him a clip? The fuck is wrong with you guys, man? You know we still on the air, right? What the fuck, bro? No, I'm done the debate. I just brought this stupid ass game called Collision 2. Oh, fuck my arm. Yeah, and I couldn't go down the street, you fuckface. Would you look at the tension of that water? No, it doesn't. No, it probably doesn't. No. You know. He showed you where he clerks and everything. Oh my Claude. You know what? They might be fucking right about that. Might be right, might be wrong. We don't know. Who? What? Buy what game, bro? Where you going? I didn't buy the Dividing 2. I brought the Divider 2. Well, I might as well play this shit and get it over with. We all getting platinums, right? I thought I could just stand there and you guys shoot around me like a fucking SWAT or some shit, you know? Division 8. Yeah, I know. It's a fucking multiplat. It smells like garbage. I can smell it right now. You know what game I'm about to play? I'm about to play that game where I delete Somatic for no fucking reason. Just for the fuck of it. All that. Shut up. Okay? I eat my own foot. Okay, you know that. Let's see. You guys suck so much. Hey, hey, bro. Where you at? Sam. You want to log in now and download it, or you want to wait until 8 days from now? Okay, yeah, let's swap. Let's swap accounts. So didn't we have to do that one thing we had to do? Yeah, swap that and let's head on up. Okay. Kachanga. The power of dreams. The power of dreams, bitch. Bro, did you know the power of dreams is absolute and Adam sucks ass? Wasn't it like a game over here that shut up, Adam. Wasn't it a game that he said he got? Don't I got like a theme or something? Okay, let's see what you got over here. Let's see. What is this game? See, this is the shit I'm talking about. You don't want that. You don't want to see that. You don't want to have a game with like a tiny girl and you know she's fucking underage, man. Come on, man. That's bullshit. Shit out of here, man. So basically, the interview was another PC fan that didn't want to go head to head, so he called it an interview. So I wouldn't fight back, but I fought back. Just the normal bullshit. You say what? No, I mean, basically, he just talked about the same shit anybody else talks about, man. Like, it's just your normal. Oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about censoring or shit like that? Like, Oh yeah, I gotta go transfer all that shit over. Okay. Getting tired now. A lot of fucking work today, man. A lot of work. No, you don't, Adam. You don't gotta charge it. Don't worry about it, buddy. Banners? What? Sam, did you... Wait up, did Sam download it? Okay, so what's going on? Okay, I don't know what that's all about. Can't play that. Can't play that. Play Dreams. Can't play that. Play this. Okay, what the hell is this? So it's basically Monster Hunter. Oh, fuck. But what if it was already randomly generated? What about that? How do you feel about that? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a lot. Oh, it's the power of dreams. I remember now. Oh, you guys. $500. Yeah, depends on that too. Yeah. $8. Donald Crump. Donald Crump is trying to raise everybody's taxes. Shut up. You know, when you get deleted, nobody really cares, you know that. Was this the new shit? Is this the new shit or the old shit, Adam? Adam, wake up, buddy. Is this the new shit or the old shit, buddy? I don't know. I just wanted to know if you knew. Huh? What? I just wanted to know if you knew what the old or new shit was. Oh God. Adam's just getting deleted every day inside of the month. It's not good for you, buddy. Okay. Yes, I fucking can, you motherfucker. Restore that damn invite. Oh, PlayStation doing some shit with the share play. Yellow. We gotta figure out what's going on, bro. Like, they won't. Here you go. On a battlefield. Get that shit out of here. You ain't on the battlefield. I do own a game. I am the game. Nobody's gonna have a better breakfast than I did yesterday, but it's alright. I won't fault you. I won't fault you. I know everybody wanted a breakfast like that. I know you can't get it though. Y'all better be ready to carry me, bro. I'm a heavy motherfucker. You heard me yell? Adam? I'm heavy, bro. Very heavy. So heavy they call me heavy man. I'm actually wanting to get back on Call of Duty real quick. Let me see if the quality of this looks like ass. Maybe it's just a preview. Maybe that's why it looks like shit. I mean, it is what it is. It's dope. Not bad, not bad. Hey, Yella, did you see that new Lupin the Third anime they got in Japan? It's a three-dimensional one. It looks better than any of the CGI we got. It's dope, man. Lupin the Third. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, I gotta talk to Sam about why the share play isn't working. Sam, you in here? Can you hear me? Wake up. Not that Sam, the other Sam. Let me see what the fuck's going on with the phone, man. I could have helped you out, Eddie, but they didn't want me to. Yeah, I know. I'm a legend of the fallen. I help a lot of people out. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I was trying to attain that too. Yeah. What are you fucking talking about? This fucking game's huge, man. Look at that dumbass shit. Fucking 96 gigabytes? What the fuck is that? Come on, motherfucker. That's too much, man. I should delete this piece of shit game, bro. It's alright. It's alright, I got you. Shut up. They keep telling me I don't have the fucking license. I did that. And they telling me I still don't have it. I did it 3 times. I did it. And I did it on live stream. They say you were signed into PlayStation Network on another PlayStation 4. It will take some time until you can use this content on your PS4 with your license. So basically somebody else is using it. But they're not using it. They just signed in on my PS4. Yeah, I know, but Sam's back on his account. Because I'm on my account. I know what I'm talking about. Do you know what you're talking about? Fuck that shit. I'm hopping on Spider-Man. A legend of all the fallen. This guy. Shut up, bro. I'll kick your ass. Shut that shit up, Adam. I can hear you breathing all the way in the United States, Adam. What's going on? Oh, damn it. I missed it. Is Sick Humor still here? Damn, I think Sick Humor's gone. Damn, I just realized Sick Humor was here. I was reading some of his comments. Yeah, look, man. The PC community, that section, man, I can't really agree with all the shit they want to do. They don't like Sony, but they want their games. They want Sony to go away. They want them to go bankrupt, but they want their games. You know, it's just something I can't get behind, man. I can't understand it either. They don't like them, but they want everything. No, they don't like Sony because Sony won't put their games on. No, but they don't like Sony because they want PlayStation exclusives. Sony won't put their exclusives on PC. That's why they don't like Sony. They want Sony to be more like Microsoft over the last couple years. Yep. Yeah, they want the PC guys want PlayStation exclusives on Steam, but that's not gonna happen. No, it's not. They just gotta realize that shit. Sony got everything. They make cameras, TVs, fucking ovens, all that shit. They made Yella's hairline too, Eddie. Yeah, they made his hairline. It's no, Yella's not even here. He can't hear. So, hey Adam, I wanted to talk to you, but I'm fucking hungry. I ain't eat shit all day. I ate a Nutrigrain bar and some water. I wanted to get your thoughts on some shit. I want to save it. I want to save it for the podcast tomorrow, but fuck it. I just asked you because I can't hear you. Shit. What's your thoughts on the guy that I was debating, and he was talking about, remember he was talking about the emulators, and then I kept asking it, was the emulator working, and he says it's not working. So if the emulator's not working, and it's 2019, next year is 2020, which will be the year the PS5 comes out at the end of the year, right? That means that the emulators they kept bragging about all gen doesn't actually work. If that's what it is. Like, so he's been everybody, all PC gamers have been bragging about emulators that don't actually work. And they're gonna head into another generation where the PS3 emulator doesn't even fucking work. So they've been bragging and lying about their ability to play our games on their platform at the same exact time begging for our games on their platform. So you get a port, an official port from the developer. So I'm trying to figure out, is that cool? That they don't have an emulator for PS3 that perfectly works, or they don't even have one for PS4? So when a PS5 comes out, you know they're going to be bragging about having an emulator, but it won't work. Because they're two generations behind. I mean, PS1 and PS2 are easy. You need my help, Eddie? Yeah, I got the game. Oh, I got it. Shut up. I got the game. The game is another game. About to get me a new PC, man. About to get a laptop. I want to get one that's gonna probably last the next couple years, like 10 years into the future, some shit like that. Ooh, look at that one. Oh shit! What the fuck? Look at this. This motherfucker right here is like 200 something. Oh, that's a good price. That's a dope price. Ha! I knew it. Huh? He should have knew he was gonna be pissed. You know what, bro? I thought it was something fishy. This PC guy sent me fucking links to used PCs. I don't want a used laptop. Why would I want a used laptop? I was wondering why that shit's so fucking cheap. Fuck out of here. I don't want anything used. I want something brand fucking new. Let's go see what's going down. There's a lot of fucking... This is a big list. Is this used? No. 14-inch display, HD display, Ryzen 3, I don't know what that is, Radeon 3, Vega 3 graphics chip, I don't know what that shit is. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of D. No. I need 1 terabyte of memory. I'm not doing anything less. Why would I want 4 gigabytes of RAM when this computer has 8 gigabytes of RAM? Isn't that the same fucking laptop? Oh, I'm just looking at the interface for me. That shit must be like ass for you guys. Yeah, that shit looks... Let me see how ass that looks. If a computer can't run Spider-Man through all of this shit, I'm gonna see what this looks like. I'm telling you, bro. Plague Tale. I heard a lot of great things about that. Hey, bro, why can't I fucking play the game? So, can I not play the same game you're playing? How does that work? Cause that shit's locked. Division 2, it's locked. Yeah, cause they said somebody else is. What do they say? You will sign. I don't think so. As a primary? Okay, you gotta sign out and then I gotta sign back off. Inside of the off. Damn it! Okay, let me see what this is. Alright. Okay, still not working. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I think we got everything. Oh, me? No. It still it still has a lock on it. A lot of them. Division Two, Tetris Effect, um, Crash Team Racing, Judgment, Days Gone. That's it. A lot of the other ones I can play. Let's see. I don't think any of these have a lock on it. Oh yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 has a lock on it. Ghost of a Tale, Agents of Mayhem, which I really should get this game off of my hard drive because I haven't been playing it at all. So probably get that shit off my hard drive. I wanted to beat it though. No, it's got a lock on it. I think by the time the PS5 comes out, they're gonna get rid of fucking share play altogether, bro. I think that's what they're aiming for it. Oh shit! Most of the fighting games I can't even play. Mortal Kombat 11, King of Fighters 14, Brawlout, Power Rangers, J-Star Victory Versus, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fighting EX Slave, Guilty Gear, all of that shit. Come on, I know Persona's gonna block me out, little bitch. Yup. Persona blocked me out. Kingdom Hearts blocked me out. Star Ocean blocked me out. Anything else? Nothing else. Yep. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. So do I have to make my account my primary also, or? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did. Reset the devices. That probably. What up? Reset the devices. What do you mean? Let me reset the devices. Okay. Would I activate mine as a primary? Okay, well, I can still play my games now. I activated mine as the primary of the climax. Sony, bro. They're trying to get rid of this fucking crossplay. I fucking knew it. Not crossplay. I mean, what's that shit called? Uka Luka? Not really. So fucking hungry, bro. I need to eat me something. Like real food. What? We gotta figure out what's going on, bro. Oh, okay. Everything's good now. We gotta play Division, bro. Adam said he sucks at it. He needs our help. We need to call forth the Megazord. Call forth the Thunder Power. Okay, Sam. Well, I got everything set up for tomorrow for the, like, you know, the PlayStation podcast with the Discord. I got all that shit set up. That's all easy. What happened? What about it? I know, man. Yeah. What, the Tokyo Game Show? I guess. I mean, I looked it up last night. They kept showing me the Japanese version. Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 video game.
According to Wikipedia, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020
See?
is an upcoming
Every time I search
2019
for it,
sports
they
video
talk
game
to me
published
about
and
Mario and
developed by
Sonic.
Sega based on the
I know, but that's what I'm saying. When I search for the one that we're talking about, they keep telling me Mario and Sonic. I don't want to know about Mario and Sonic. I want to know about the one I was playing yesterday. You see, they keep telling me about this. What is this? Who is this by? Is this by Sega? They're not telling me who it's by. So this game came out July 24th in Japan. So it just came out. What happened? I don't know who joined the party. Who joined the party? Okay. I don't know. I mean, he's on my friends list, but I don't really know him like that. Let's see. So, Eddie, they say it's coming out in 2020, but they don't have a release month or a day. So, all we know is it's coming to the United States next year, but we don't know when. Yup. Nobody knows when. Maybe towards the end of this year we'll figure it out. But as of right now, nobody knows. I really wanted this fucking game, bro. I really want this game. The Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. I want that game. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you in some tennis. Cause I can. You know? Yeah, now I can play all my games, yeah. You know what I might do, Eddie? I might just go get that shit from Japan. I might import that shit. Cause I mean, most of everything on in the game is English anyway. Basketball and boxing, bro. I could fucking do that shit all day, man. Damn. Basketball and boxing. And they got baseball from what I see. That game gonna look like trash on a Wii U. I mean, the Switch. Sorry. The Switch is a Wii U, but whatever. Downtown Jazz, huh? This should be nice. Yeah, that's some crazy shit, man. Fuck. Fuck, I fucked that all up. Not much. I don't know. Probably in a park. Doing what he does best. Not that I know. I mean, he was just trying to get me with those I got you moments, but it wasn't really working. Like that. Yeah? Is he gonna come back? Because I might have to invite him back. Because, you know. What? fucked that up. I fucked that up real bad. What's going on, man? You still didn't download Tetris Effect, Sam? Oh, okay. What's that? What's that? That kind of makes sense. They want to copy off of whatever's hot right now. Hey, Eddie, when you trying to get on Call of Duty with me, man? Because I know you know Call of Duty. I don't know that game like that. I'm about to hop back on there. I'm about to see if I can beat this, Yeah, you got to download that, Eddie. It's illegal if you don't have it. Because I think I'm a I didn't want to spend that money, though, Sam. That's what I was saying. I was trying to save some for the check, but as long as I don't fucking go through my budget the next couple days. No, it's not that. It's just I was going to get Call of Duty this week. Pre-order that, but I don't worry about it. I can still get it before September when the beta comes out. So what I'm going to do this week then, I'm going to just spend the 30 and get Medieval out the way. You know? Nah, don't worry. You know I got to get that game. No. They said the beta comes out September 15th. I got enough time. I just wanted to see if I can get it out the way early. I want to play Oblivion. Great. Doing my shit. Oh, fuck. Because you know what greatness is. Yeah. We all do. Really? I'm doing this shit, man. I'm about to knock this shit out of the park. I'm telling you, man. It's alright, Eddie. Just gotta believe in yourself, buddy. What are you talking about? We already knew he was from New Orleans. Okay, illegal. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You knew what your foot was made out of. It's alright. Take your time. You know what I hate? Losing to somebody in a gunfight when I got a shotgun and they still fucking walk away. Oh, I hate that shit. I didn't. That's illegal. Yes. I did it. I fucking did it. Bro, Tetris Effect is so awesome, man. I love this fucking game. This game is better than any game Adam ever... You say something, buddy? No, you didn't. You didn't even buy the game, Adam. Look at the oak. Yeah, it does. But does it really autosave? Sam's feeling very nostalgic because his cat is right there. Fucking Brian. I'm dead. Fuck that up. Yeah, this game is good. If this game was in VR, I probably would have not been able to play it because I don't have a VR. I don't want to get one. Your foot is dazzling in VR. How about that? And I'm back with another foot video. He says stinking up this room. What the fuck? streaming so much they call me Stream Man. I'm gonna beat this fucking shit and then I'm gonna get on Call of Duty. Ah, that brings it back to the times. Yes, it fucking, well, it was a portable PS2 because it was more powerful than your foot. Fuck. Whatever. Yep. All complete. There we go. And there we go. Complete. We're gonna do this shit. Okay. Oh, me? No. I want to play the first Nino Kuni, bro. I know that the second one is good, but what I really want to do in my life is play the first one again and beat that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, bro. All done. There we go. Oh yeah, motherfucker. I was this fucking close to getting that shit. Damn, bro. I'm about to try again. Spirit Canyon. There's a lot of shit to do till I get to the last one, I guess. It's by a Chinese company and they got a lot of money to spend. I know, bro. It's like that's a lot of shit that was promising until you actually play the game itself, and it looks like ass. Uh-oh. No Man's Sky plus PlayStation VR, August 14th details. Oh, I can't wait, bro. I really should hop back on there. Hey Sam, you ready to get on Call of Oogie? Anybody? Let's hop on there. Let's hop on that. Hey, do you want to play me in Crash Team Racing? Call of Oogie. Yeah. Let's play Call of Oogie. Bro, I might go to Burger King, man. Might hop over to Burger King, get me like the biggest meal I can get, and then eat that shit like it ain't do shit to me. About to go work out too. Lift some fucking weights. Shit's dope. Oh my god. Ah. Let's do it. Maybe. Maybe not. You heard that Mixer is on the top selling app for iOS because stupid ass fucking Ninja is there. Let me go check that shit out. Mixer is not on fucking Android. It's not high. No, I'm just saying it's not on the top downloaded apps. Streamlabs is up there. Hulu is up there. Sony Crackle is up there. Twitch is up there. Mixer ain't up there. Fuck out of here. I don't know where Mixer is on Android, but people ain't. Mixer is all the way down there on Android. I just found that shit underneath Fox Sports. It's low, bro. It's low. Mixer ain't shit. Fuck Mixer, bro. Open beta. For what? Mixer? Oh. For the online play? How do we do this shit? Oh, Son of Sam. Invite to party. Anybody trying to play Call of Duty, man? I'm gonna be playing that shit for the next couple weeks. I mean, off and on, you know, trying to get my bearings and learn how to actually fucking shoot. Or for fuck. Or for fuck. I don't know. Looking at my next. Okay, man. I'll see you tomorrow. You know what we really should do? Okay, guys. That is it. That is it for today. We streamed for a long ass time with OBS. Found out that it's a little bit better than yesterday. I'm probably getting a new laptop by the end of the fucking year. And I do mean end of the year. Sometime in December, November, something like that. When I come across some better, bigger money. So I'll let you guys know. But, in the meantime, have a great day. We will be back here tomorrow at 2 p.m. No exceptions. We'll be back.